Hi and welcome to Outwell. Here I'm going to talk you through the features of our ECOCool 24 litre 12 volt and 230 volt cool boxes. You can see here that these are available in three different colours. We have the grey-green, we have the green and yellow, and we have the blue and red at the end there. What I'll do is just get rid of a couple of these and talk you through the features, which of course are identical for all three colours. So the first thing I want to highlight is that we have made these cool boxes to comply with the latest European legislations on performance and efficiency. How we've done that is by using a very good quality PU insulation on the inside. We've added extra insulation in the lid compartment of the cool boxes, and we use the latest technology in the Coolbox motors as well to ensure, as I say there, that these are powerful but still very efficient as well. So in terms of features, I think the first thing to talk about with these cool boxes is that they have two different uses. First of all, it can be used as a cool box, and it will keep any of the items within here cooler than the ambient temperature outside by 18 to 25 degrees. But it also has a hot function, so what we can do is switch this to that function to enable you to keep things in the cool box a little bit warmer, between 50 to 60 degrees. We'll show you how to do that in detail shortly, but I just want to talk you through some of the other features. Firstly, the actual design of the cool box you can see is a little bit different. It's very modern and sleek designed, and this is certainly not an off-the-shelf product. It is literally handcrafted by us to give you, as I say, something a little bit different and a little bit more special than a standard square cool box. Also, what we have here is an adjustable handle on top that will fold flat, so it's not going to take up much room, and of course keep out the way so it's not going to be easily damaged. When it is in use, all we have to do is simply pull up, and what you will then notice is that it is a swivel handle on here, so no matter how you need to carry it, you do have a good range of movement on the handle. When it's in this back position like this, you can open up the cool box easily enough. When it is in this position here, it also locks the cool box, so that cannot be opened. And when we have it down to the front, again, we can also open the lid. So in here, I just want to show you a couple of things. We have a DC cable, and we also have a mains cable as well. So as I mentioned earlier, it is either a 12 volt or a 230 volt cooler. And again, you have the option to choose which you're using in the back panel, which we'll show you shortly. But just to highlight that these cables do come with the cool box. We then also have a couple of separate dividers, which I can just take out here to show you. So we have a standard divider here, which just slots into grooves inside the cool box, just to separate the two areas. If you don't want to use this though, and you want to keep things even cooler inside, then what we can do is fill up the ice block holder here with water, pop it in the freezer. That will obviously freeze the water, and again this will then just replace your standard divider and will slide down into position. As I say, dividing the cool box into two separate areas, but also keeping things that little bit cooler inside. As I said earlier on there, we have extra insulation within the lid, and all the way around the inside is a good quality PU insulation. So as I said, performance wise is very, very good here. If I just spin the cool box around to the back, what I want to just highlight is this hidden panel at the back here, which we can open up and give access to where all the function buttons are. So inside, if I just talk you through, you have a max and eco switch on the right hand side of the cool box here. Now what that will allow is when it's in its maximum position, that will allow you to keep things cool between the 18 and 25 degrees less than the ambient temperature. And there is an eco mode on there, so it's not going to use quite as much power, and obviously it won't then keep things quite as cold inside, but still certainly keep them cool enough. We then have a hot and cold switch here, as I mentioned earlier on, for the dual functionality, and this is also where your off switch is as well. We then have the DC or AC area or switch here rather. So again, no matter which power source you're using, whether it's the 12 volt or the 230 volt, you can simply switch this to what you require. And of course, we then have the two plug points for the adapters for the inside on here as well. Now what you will find is that there is a green light and a red light LED on the inside here as well. So when it's green, it's just showing you that it's running perfectly, and what you will also find then is the red LED light will come on to highlight that your car battery might be getting a little bit low, so it's a low battery indicator, and that would be a good point to perhaps swap the power source over to mains if you can do. So there you have it. That is all the features of our modern and sleek designed 24 litre, either 12 volt or 230 volt ECOCool box from Outwell. Thanks very much for watching.